Alright guys, here we go. In game, having fun, ready to roll out again. We are looking at a best of 5. First round went to TB Chibiusa. And after a little bit of swapping around, got a couple of different people in on teams, and we're going to see what's going on right there. Right, here we go. Starting
Radiant
up here.
team ban.
Radiant gets first ban. Is it going to be Outworld again? It's always nice trying to figure out what they're going to do each time.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
4 seconds remaining. 2, 1. Bye-bye, Darkseer. We don't want to see him.
Dire team
He's
ban.
apparently a real pain in the butt. Really kind of dragging foot this game.
Radiant team
Here
ban.
goes the Bat Rider. Still got IO. Yep, there we go.
Dire team ban.
Now here's the first interesting ban of the group. Alchemist, go for it. You know you want to. Good thing to notice here is that Team Chibi gets the first pick.
10 seconds
So
remaining.
after all the bans, Team Chibi can pick whoever they need to
5
if
seconds
they're worried
remaining.
about somebody getting banned later on.
Reserve time.
I'm sure they have a list of priorities. If you get this guy, get him. There goes the Outworld. That's actually banned
Radiant
by the Dire
team
side.
pick.
He started off with a ban both
Dire
times.
team pick.
He's becoming a real staple as a support. And yet again, they're going to use him. They're going to have the Apothic Shield. Going to do a lot of good for him in the early game.
I speak for the trees.
There's the Nature's Prophet, though.
Dire team
Like,
pick.
okay, we're going to play aggressive. Now, it's not to be mistaken here. Fatal Disaster does play an excellent game with Nature's Prophet also. So it's really kind of a, let's see how this is going to work out here. I expect to see a jungle Nature's Prophet. Not guaranteed of it though. But
10 seconds remaining.
we'll see. They've still got another couple of seconds to pick the final hero there.
5 seconds
Well,
remaining.
second hero. Before they start moving into their reserve.
Reserve time.
Nice. Good team fight
Radiant
shutdown.
team pick.
Just curious on what ideas they're going to have to handle this. I would like to see a Rubik. They do get the very next ban though.
Weaver.
Oh, they're going to use the Weaver this time.
Radiant team ban.
Who are they going to ban? Oh, nice ban. Good
Dire
choice.
team ban.
Gets rid of any nuke damage from the early game. Visage is a real pain in the butt to start off with, and as he scales later on, the familiars and all come into play. Gives you 2 stuns. You come in and do some nasty damage
10 seconds
really quick.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Ban 3.
Reserve time.
It always makes me worry when they go. Oh, they got rid of the bounty hunter. That must have really ticked him off last game. So they're
Dire
really going to do what they
team
can to
ban.
stop him. They don't want to. Oh, ban the Keeper of the Light. No instant mana for you guys, and you're not illuminating anybody to death. I saw a good combo during this tournament with
10 seconds remaining.
Nature's Prophet with Keeper of the Light. Every time they'd go to kill the Nature's
5
Prophet,
seconds.
Keeper of the Light would have an illuminate right behind it.
Reserve time.
Definitely allows a lot of control. Viking, I'm going to beat you with a hammer if you keep smacking your mic around, by the way. But, as we're looking into it, it's only going to get more entertaining here in a second. We've got the final ban coming down, well, 4th ban coming down from the Dire side. from FD. And we're going to see how that rolls out here. Kind of curious of where it's going to go, though. There's a lot of options, and not a lot of things can really go wrong. They just got to make sure they understand what the next choice could be. They get the following pick, though, so I think they just want to make sure they don't have a bad counter come in here shortly. I expect a Rubik here. I really do. They're going to eat up all their reserve time. I hate this. Because, like, you know it's on the list. Oh, they got rid of the Queen of Pain. No burst damage
Dire
this game,
team
guys.
pick.
You always tell when you really had a game where the other team abused you too much, because you ban all the ones they abused you with the next game. It's okay though, because it forces that other team to really show the depth of their hero knowledge. Let's see here, come on.
10 seconds remaining.
Pick. You know you want to. I'd like to see a
5
nice tank
seconds
here.
remaining.
Possibly a timber saw or...
Reserve time.
I mean, they could go alchemist, but it's just one of those...
Gyro
A
copter.
gyro, nice choice. Got a lot of
Radiant
options
team
with gyro.
pick.
He controls the early game with the rocket barrage. Yeah, flat cannon. I mean, he's going to be able to control a lot with all the different spells and Gyrocopter's abilities. It's also going to allow them to handle team fights a little better, because he does have quite a few items that don't just hit just him. The homing missile will make sure he can track whoever tries to run away. Even Weaver, if he tries
Dire
to run
team
away,
pick.
it'll still track him down to hit him. So all they gotta do is get there, follow it until it hits him pretty much, and then dust him and go. The Rubik is a good pick. I was kind of waiting for it. It's going to allow Naga Siren's ult being pulled off, Gyro's skills being pulled. It's going to allow a lot of movement, a lot of control.
10 seconds
I always find it to
remaining.
be a very interesting... He's played a lot in a support
5
role,
seconds remaining.
but I've seen him go semi-carry very well.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, wow. But Jakiro, good choice. Lots of control, lots of lane control. They've got a very good situation here. Nagasire can go in, ult, and then all Jakiro has to do is get in the right position. Ice Path, Macro Pyre, and then he has a good day. He's just going to decimate him and keep rolling.
10 seconds remaining.
That's not counting Gyrocopter getting everything he needs set up and ready to go.
5 seconds remaining.
Timber saw.
There's the Timber Saw. Nice.
Dire team ban.
Good, meaty, can really take some hits, and does a lot of pure damage, which really allows him to do as much damage as he needs to do. I'd like to see him control early game,
10 seconds remaining.
but Jakiro's going to make that kind of hard.
5 seconds remaining.
Gyrocopter also. I expect to see possibly a Gyrocopter on
Reserve time.
solo. I'm not sure who they're going mid on the Dire side, though. On Team Chibi, they can go Weaver mid, Weaver solo, Rubik
10
abandoned,
seconds remaining.
and Timbersaw on a tri-lane.
5 seconds remaining.
So really, it's just if they're picking another solo, if they're picking a
Radiant
mid
team ban.
for the 5th on that one. There goes the Puck. They don't want to have any control in a team fight. I mean, Puck's a very good hero about popping in, doing damage, getting out. That
10
Dream Coil
seconds
is
remaining.
so damaging early game because you have to get away. Usually it's a good
Dire
gank with a
team
lot of
pick.
burst. And that Dream Coil controls it very well. Anti-Mage stop. Okay, want to control a scaling hero. I kind of expect him to go more towards the Templar Assassin again, though. Worked out very well for him last game. Just, the farm didn't work in her favor, and she slowly got pushed out just because of the overwhelming farm coming into that
10 seconds remaining.
Alchemist. We see there's still one more pick
5
on Team
seconds
Chibi
remaining.
side. And
Rattle trap.
oh, a clockwork,
Radiant
a
team
great
pick.
disabler, can really control the team fights very well. And this team seems to be screaming control. They want to be able to control the team fights. They want to be able to choose when the fight happens, where it happens, things like that. I'm not sure if Team Chibi is going to want to do that. I mean, they have some capabilities, but Rubik can only steal one set of spells at a time.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, yeah, he can have any of those guys' great spells, but
5
it's only
seconds
good if he
remaining.
can get it and keep it. And then use it. So,
Reserve time.
kind of curious where Chibi's going with this one. They've got one final
Life
pick.
Stealer.
Oh, they got the "You Can't Kill Me" hero. He's going to work out very well with Weaver. So, that's actually going to make for a very fun game. I expect him to go solo. Weaver will probably take mid. Clockwork, possibly solo. I mean, just his cogs alone control a lot. Siren, Jakiro is going to go off on the dual lane probably. Gyro's probably going to go mid. Nature's going to hang out in the jungle. Possibly even do the tri-lane situation. But here we are starting in game, moving up to the dire side. We have Dumbfounded as Jakiro.
Prepare for battle.
KTKT as Naga Siren. YK as Nature's Prophet. Gyrocopter has Jedi. And Dietrich is on the Clockwork. And they haven't picked up the courier yet. Oh, there it is. We've gotten a nice Smeevil courier. Now, moving into the Radiant side. We're looking at Abandon is TCH Tabo. TCH Kanake has got the Weaver. Misha has got, or stand-in Misha is on the Timbersaw. TCH Extravagant has got the Rubik. And Awesome has got the Lifestealer. So it's going to really allow them a lot of control there. And they've got a nice fiery Smeevil
30
also.
seconds to battle.
So, looks like Jakiro, Gyrocopter, and everything is going up into the tri-lane. They might even be thinking about going in to do some a mid-gank here. Not sure how well that's going to work out for them, but it'll be entertaining one way or the other. Is Clockwork going mid? That's entertaining.
The battle begins.
Nature's Prophet looks like he's going to run a solo here. They both dropped their wards, checking the top, and now they know that it's at the bottom. And first one to actually spot it is Nature's Prophet with one of his treants. He's going to pick it up because no one's really contesting it.
Double damage.
Yeah, Lifestealer is going to be up against Nature's Prophet, so that'll be entertaining enough. We got that 1 second pause. Rubik's worth so much money. Got the net, got the ice path. There's a lot of control here. If they go ahead and drop out the net, follow down with an ice path, all while letting Gyrocopter go down with that rocket barrage, he's going to really mow down these heroes on the tri-lane. I mean, Abandon's going to have his work cut out for him, just dropping shields, it seems like. Timbersaw versus Clockwork in mid, though. That's a very interesting set. I mean, Timbersaw versus most heroes is rough. But Timbersaw's going to do a lot of damage here. Those cogs are ready, though. Timbersaw is definitely using this to his ability to control this lane. Madden's trying to control some situations over here, but he may get called out. He's kind of wandering in the no zone. Lifestealer's having a hard time doing anything to control the Nature's Prophet down here. So his farming is going to be a little rough this game. But as he moves in, he's going to get what he needs. And he's definitely going to keep spiraling out of control if they keep letting him. Now, there's a good ward block over here trying to control this camp. And they tried to deward it, and it is just barely out. So, I mean, it's going to work out well for him. The problem is, there's a nice observer ward here. Give him kind of control of this, what's going on right in this area. Not a lot of surprises are going to be coming down now. Meanwhile, Timbersaw is taking a commanding lead in the mid. He's definitely controlling it and making sure there's not much that Clockwork can do to slow him down. But that haste rune will really help him get up there and do what he needs to do. So if he decides he wants to jump in with some cogs and do a 3-tap combo, try to really do the damage he needs to, he can. Or he can change lanes and go after somebody and do a gank and has the ability to make that move.
Not so fast.
Those cogs. Such control over the lane. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Oh, Lifestealer got a little overzealous chasing down and got hung up. So, we've all done it, guys. We've all said, oh, I can get him. He's just 1 or 2 more hits. And then just get caught. Big thing to notice here is the tri-lane is definitely taking control.
Hey, it's your hero!
I mean, a try versus a try, and this is not working out so well for the Weaver. I mean, he's getting a lot of last hits. He's double the gyro. But he's just having a hard time really keeping the creep wave at the point where he wants it. Baden's getting ready to start stacking the creeps here. Problem is, I think Siren thinks he's up to something and is going to catch him trying to pull this drag, and she's going to mess up his stack. And there's his stack. Come on, follow me, guys. Oh, Dumbfounded has a ward there, and it's going to keep any growth in that stack from happening. And Gyro and all of them are going to come down there and clean that up very nicely. Baden's a little upset. He's got a lag. I did notice last game we had a lot of lag issues. Please bear with it, guys. We've got guys from Canada against people in Europe, and when you're dealing with the multiple servers, you're going to have slight lags here and there. Hopefully we can keep them controlled to certain extents. But just heads up for anyone that's actually watching and is wondering why every once in a while we get a little bit of a lag. That'd be why. It's someone in Europe trying to figure out how to turn on a computer or vice versa. Someone here in Canada. We'll try our best to make it as minimal as possible. Come on. Come on. G, G, G. Go, go, go.
Missing middle!
Clockwork's picking up an invisibility.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lifestealer is not doing very well against this army. I mean, Nature's Prophet is really controlling Lifestealer very well down here. He's not doing horrible on his farm. He's just having a hard time controlling anything with the creep. They're definitely putting him on the defensive. And he's not really sure what he wants to do about that. He's going to try for it again. But this may cost him again.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
There he goes. Just very close, very tight. I mean, Nature's Prophet is really controlling him. But he picks up a smoke of the sea. That's not giving him the escape he needs.
Radiant's bottom tower has
But
fallen.
Nature's Prophet's really controlling this bottom lane. It's going to be really hard for Lifestealer to get what he needs if he doesn't start moving towards the jungle here shortly. Meanwhile, Timbersaw is slowly eking this mid in control.
Boom! There it goes.
Oh, he might... Oh. He was thinking about it. You just see it. They really want to play tag here. They really do. Clockwork. Clockwork's had pretty good control over these runes the entire time.
And it's off.
He's getting the flare out just to kind of use up some more mana. There they go. And here comes that tag team I was telling you was going to happen. They just barely eked out of that one. That was a very tight walkaway, but that tag team is going to definitely allow a lot of control on that lane. And Weaver wants some kills. Or not Weaver, but Clockwork wants some kills with those flares. They're going to really allow him to do a lot. Gyrocopter is just kind of just sitting back. He's enjoying the free farm. He's not really getting any harassment so much. Meanwhile, during all this, Nature's Prophet's climbing out of control. He's starting to really get his money coming in. He's already got his Midas. Weaver's just picking up his power cards. Lifestealer wants him though. You can see he just wants to take a chunk out of him. But he just can't do the damage he needs right now. But he does force him out of lane for a second. Unfortunately, it's only for a second. Because as soon as he gets his heal up, he'll be right back in and causing the trouble he needs to. But this gives Lifestealer that much needed time where he needs to get in here and get his farm in as much as he possibly can. Nice Infest Bomb. Does a good job of clearing the way for him and just took him up into the top brackets of the last hits. Now during all this, the tri-lane on top is really helping Gyrocopter stay in fight with Weaver. So it's kind of coming out even there for him, really. I expect Naga to try to get a nice net kill here coming up shortly. And Clockwork was thinking about coming up to visit. He changes his mind, possibly because he sees the Timbersaw coming in the lane and knows that he'd automatically know where they were going. But problem is he's got to really control these lanes. Nature's moved into the jungle. And during all that, we've got Lifestealer going to town here. Gyro got DC. Oh, never mind. So much fun. Gyro picks up Drums of Endurance. It's going to allow him to do a little bit of control right there. A lot of movement speed upgrades, good air aura. Definitely allows him to do what he needs to, getting around and doing the damage. Whose Iron Branch is this? It won't let me tell. I can't figure it out. Whatever. Timbersaw really wants a piece of that Clockwork. You just see it in his every action. He's like, I want some.
Hey, I'm back, Darky. Sorry for that. I had some things to sort out, but everything's alright now. I got something off my mind, so...
Chickens and dumplings, right?
Fully there.
Right, okay. Lifesteal's been absolutely being abused on bottom by Nature's Prophet. They got a Gyro, a Siren, and a Jakiro that has got a nasty combo going on up top. You see the Siren throws out her net, Jakiro Ice Path, and then Gyro just comes in flat cannoning
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, wow.
They've yet to take
Yeah,
one
that's like
out.
a perfect tri-lane.
Their tri-lane has not been doing as well as you'd expect against the tri-lane they're up against. I mean, Weaver is staying almost even with him on farm, and they've yet to kill anyone on the top. Lifestealer's the only death so far. Twice he's lost to the Nature's Prophet.
Dire's middle tower.
But as his items start coming in, he's going to become nasty.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay.
Just giving you an
So,
update. You've got a mid
yeah,
Timbersaw
quickly.
versus a Clockwork.
Oh, a mid Timbersaw? I don't know. I don't really see that working. I don't know why. I think it's mainly because there's not a lot of trees there. Simple as that.
Well, Timbersaw's going bottom. He wants to go visit. They just abused, or trying their best to abuse him.
Oh, Lifesteal's gonna get killed there.
Yes, but it's an even trade, and it's even going to get worse if
Maybe
Timbersaw can get
even
him.
more.
Oh, the net.
Ooh.
The net's the only thing that saved them. Because you know
Now
he
he's
wanted...
running.
Nope, but you see, here's the problem.
Ooh.
Clockwork's coming up, and he's got an invisibility.
But they don't know. They don't know. Uh-oh, and now Timbersaw trying to get
No
out.
trees!
Ah, there's no tree there. No, why is there no tree here? Oh,
Is under attack.
oh that's so unfortunate for him.
Meanwhile, they're taking out Gyrocopter.
Yep.
It's a 1-for-1. But they jumped in on him while everyone else went south. They went after him.
Yep, indeed.
And Lifestealer's moved up
Kindly
top.
getting up to date. So, Chippy is quite winning if I look at the gold graphs.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Actually,
Oh, and I
no.
see Nature's Prophet has his hand of Midas.
Yeah. He had that pretty early. Actually,
Yeah, he
Chibi's
probably
actually in
wins.
the downside on both of them.
Yeah.
It's actually Fatal Disaster is taking a good lead in this game. Thing to note, Clockwork has been owning the runes. I don't think a single rune has gone down he hasn't gotten.
Ooh, do you see that?
Yes.
Clockwork always had problems with the Lifestealer.
He's been doing very good cog work. Very well controlling. Well, hey, it's his
Yeah,
signature move.
Yeah.
Sorry, am I just the only odd one?
Timbersaw. He's now gonna try to get out, and he gets out. He gets out alive, even. And they're trying to do something on a Lifestealer. Something has been stolen from the Clockwork, and it's actually his cogs.
He wanted the hook
Or
shot.
his cogs.
I mean, personally, I think Timbersaw should have an insta-kill when it comes to the treants from Nature's Prophet.
Rock it on.
Yep.
Or at least, like, increase damage against them. But maybe that's just me.
Well, it would make for a whole other kind of drafting phase, I think. Because then you wouldn't take any more fire, any more nature, I guess, then, or green up against fire, which would add a Pokemon twist to it, I think.
Well, I'm thinking more like his
that's a
big
good
thing
thing.
is he's a bunch of Soul Blades, and, you know, wouldn't it be awesome if he did more damage to other trees? Because, I mean, he completely can wreck a forest.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, yeah.
So, I mean, him doing even more damage to the treants, not necessarily Nature's Prophet, but the treants. You know, so Treant couldn't just do a big treant farm and try to take him out.
That would be the same then for Tree and Protector, though, because he's a tree too.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely would make for an entertaining game. Nature's Prophet
Now,
just
Nature's
picked up.
Prophet's trying to get a Rubik, but he's gonna pay with his own life. And they're going in on the Weaver. Weaver ain't gonna escape. He ain't gonna time lapse. They're trying to get the Abaddon. The Abaddon is now level 6. Just leveled it up. He's gonna hit it. He's gonna get all of it again. I mean, he's gonna get full health almost. The Timbersaw killed the Jakiro in the meantime, and now the song has been popped by the Naga Siren.
Oh, and there goes Timbersaw. He's trying to take him out. He wants some clockwork.
And he is gonna get it, I believe. Is he gonna get him down there? There's a Rubik. One more last right click, and there you go. He kills the Clockwork. He was really close to escaping there too.
I know. Timber saw. It's like he had a momentary. I'll go this way. Oh, he's
Top
taking
tower
all
has
the
been
camp. That's nice. When
And
you find a
when
stat
I don't
camp,
get
take
there-
the stat camp.
What I don't get there, though, get that, though, is that the Clockwork didn't use his hook as a defensive weapon, because it can also be used to hook his own teammates, or creeps even. I don't know if there was a creep wave there at the time, but he could have grabbed it, I believe.
A lot of times in those situations, people aren't paying attention, and it really costs them.
Rock it on.
Yeah.
Timbersaw's on the hunt. I think he's out for a gank. And I don't know if Gyro's up for the fight. I mean, I have to say, I don't think Timbersaw is built right now. He doesn't have the items he really needs. But I don't think he's going to have much trouble taking him on with Weaver backup. But with a smoked Jakiro and Siren coming up behind, that could be a problem. We may lose a Weaver again.
And the
Thing
bottom
to
lane, there's a
notice-
lot of action too. The Lifestealer is going in on the Clockwork. The Clockwork's going to hook it to his teammate, but I believe he's going to get killed. He is going to sacrifice himself for the Nature's Prophet, but the Nature's Prophet is getting pursued now, and the Clockwork's still alive. Nature's Prophet ain't going to escape, and so is the Clockwork. They are both going to die to the hands of TB Chuizai. And that's a good turnaround.
Yeah, and meanwhile, the Weaver's been pushed back to
Radiant's
the
top
tower.
tower is under attack.
And here comes Warpins. Abaddon just comes in and they all run. Kind of funny, really, considering that they could easily take him, but, yeah, whatever.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile,
true.
Dire's
big thing to
structures
notice
are
is the armlet on Lifestealer is finally picked up. That's going to allow him to
Yep.
be very aggressive and just really take some nasty hits. They're all doing a TP warp in, and
Clockwork
I
is
think
coming
he's
in now,
going.
and Lifestealer's dropping low. There's a nice, what a nice ice bath from over the cliff, but, Lifestealer gets all his health back now. He mashes on the Clockwork. It doesn't push him back because of a patch, because of nerves. And now the Rubik grabs Nagasiren. Nagasiren is gonna get dropped to the hands of Rubik. A nice ice bath again for Jakiro, but there is the Timbersaw. Timbersaw grabs the wrong tree, doesn't get on the high ground. And I believe Jakiro is actually not gonna make it away. Rubik steals the ice path, and that can be a big game changer. And it's 9-7 now. TCH took the lead. There's a nice hook for Clockwork though. He's gotta get the Rubik. He's gonna try to run away. And a lot of action going on. Tajaro got this using his Rocket Barrage, used his ultimate. And
But he's
gonna run
picking
away.
a fight with a Lifestealer, and that's not going to work out well for him. Timbersaw is on full hunt. He really wants something.
Oh, and now Lifesteal versus Gyrocopter. A nice fry from the
Oh!
But are they gonna get the Lifestealer? They're sure trying. They're trying their absolute best, but they can't get him down. Armlet toggling to the maximum. And look at that, another net, but they can't get him down. They're trying so hard.
Well, what's really
They
bad is the
can't.
Abandon's saving him every time they turn around.
Yeah, and now they got him though. A triple kill. A very nice Nature's Wrath. That was what did it all there. They were all on such low health, and just that one Nature's Wrath bouncing a lot, adding a lot of damage, just got them all down.
Yeah,
Wow.
Radiant's middle
it worked
tower
out very
That was
well
such a
for
prolonged
him.
team fight.
Yes, I mean, they are definitely making their team fights a lot of fun here. A good thing to notice here is Naga Siren really wants to kill the Rubik. I think she's a little mad at him for stealing her spell.
Radiant's
And now there's Hook from Clockwork again on the Rubik. Is it gonna get him down again? Double cogs.
Double!
Rubik stole the cogs kill.
Stole the cogs and used them against him to actually keep him in position. That's actually a pretty good trick, just considering. Just not enough of a response from the Weaver. Weaver doesn't have the items yet he needs to really be aggressive. I mean, he's on the build of it. He's working on his Lincoln Sphere, it looks like. But
And this is such a back and forth fight too. I've just noticed, like, it went up to DCH, then it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down.
But the
Just like a
gold,
hologram. It's
the
pretty funny.
gold is just so vehemently in Fatal Disaster's cart right now. Jakiro's
Oh, and
stacking the
oh.
Dire Camp, by the way.
Lifestealer just got a gyrocopter here in the top line. Oh, well, that's a lot of drawing on the map.
I didn't do it. Stupid.
Oh, I am. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck?
You got the sticky key, man.
Yeah, I got the sticky key.
Told you stop eating
Ooh,
that candy
that's
while
weird.
you're playing, right? Spectator. So, I mean, it's in a very interesting situation.
Dyer's
And invisibility
top tower is under
picked up.
Homing in.
So, yeah, I know, we're all watching the flare like, what is it?
Yeah, dude. And then there's some actually.
They want to kill that nature's prophet.
What? Look at Timber, so the damage going on. Nagasiren is
There
still
he
alive
goes.
and standing. And
1 for 1 so
the
far.
got dropped there. Yeah, but it's a win for Fatal Disaster. They don't have their team name up there, by the way.
Yeah.
And nice cogs again from the Clockwork, stopping any escape. And Abaddon popped his ultimate. Now there's a nice bit on Abaddon to just stop his ultimate from doing anything. And he denied himself again. He's been doing a terrific job in denying himself. Timbersaw got the Nature's Prophet. And the Gyrocopter gets the Rubik. And that's it for now. But
No, Timbersaw's up here
Fatal
fighting.
Disaster?
That's it.
Oh, do I? Oops. Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. Timbersaw was over there getting abused up there. They called him up as he was trying to run through. He was trying to teleport out and got hung up.
He was hiding.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Lifestealer's back in and he wants to pick a fight.
Or he just wants to stop the aggression. I think he mainly just doesn't want the tower to fall.
I expect him to do an infest bomb here in a second.
Oh, and there you go. Look at that damage going on. The Gyrocopter, the right-click damage. The cogs stop him, though. And the
Not for
Clockwork
long,
is
though.
gonna run away.
I mean, he's
Well,
just
I
like,
think
come on,
he
bring
might
it.
escape. Oh, no. Don't you fight against those little beetles. And the Jakiro's gonna drop, and the Gyrocopter is not gonna get pursued. But what he did there was very dangerous. He lived on the verge, really. He was fighting against a beetle. Literally.
Yeah.
Not the band. An actual beetle.
Naga's trying to use her illusions to really control this push. But I don't think it's going to work out the way she wants to. I mean, Lifestealer is just
Dyer's
getting
top tower is
slowly
under attack.
out of control. And as he gets
And the
his
tower's
money,
gonna drop.
Dyer's top tower.
he's going to be nasty.
Yep, more money.
But a big thing to note, Gyro picked up his BKB, Jakiro picked up the mech, and Rubik picked up Arcane Boots.
Yep. And arcane boots maybe don't seem like a big thing, but they are for some heroes like Timbersaw because he's very mana reliant.
Yeah, and same with Rubik. I mean, with all the spells you steal, some of them cost a lot, and you have to build that if you want to be able to use them. Good thing to notice here, though, is Nature's Prophet is absolutely abusing this lane. His net worth is 5 digits, and the next closest is Lifestealer on the Team Chibi side, and he's only at 7,000.
Yep.
And here they go,
Which is
getting
a
ready to pull this
4,000 difference.
big stack camp over here. They're trying to feed Gyrocopter. They think he needs a little
I
food.
find it funny. I really find it funny how they do that. Because, like, Team Chibi USA did the same thing.
Yeah.
It really seems like they like to get this stack and not on the Radiant side.
No, they don't
Oh,
seem
I'm
to stack
really
the
losing my
Radiant
voice.
one at all.
Yeah. Then again, I do understand it's more accessible, the Radiant one, because you can just get up this cliff and everything's alright.
Yeah.
There's more trespassing there.
Well, that and this place is warded a lot more down here on the bottom because
Yeah.
they're watching that rune.
Also because this ward is a very common one.
Correct. Even I ward there.
So yeah, there's an infest bomb on the Weaver though. Look at him trying to get the Gyrocopter, and now there it goes. 2 TP reactions, but the Gyrocopter is gonna drop. It stops its killing spree for 900 and 900?
No, 392.
Yeah.
A good thing to notice is Rubik stole his flat cannon.
Oh, okay.
Because Rubik really needs a flat cannon. Why not? Jakiro picks up Smoke of Deceit, though. So we're going to see how this turns out here in a second.
If you're a big fan of green, and especially Rubik green, you love the flag cannon because you see a lot of green. It's just green all over the place. It's like, wee, green! Party!
Hey, I always love to watch Jakiro try out new spells, okay? I still think the best one, or not Jakiro, but Rubik try out new spells.
Yeah.
I mean, I've yet to see it in-game, but I've heard that when he steals Firefly from Batrider, he actually rides the staff.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I've heard it, but I've yet to actually see it.
Yeah, it looks like he is pooping fire. Literally. It really seems like it. But
Hood of
let's just say
Defiance
that it's
and a
magical.
Pipe of Insight on Timbersaw.
Yeah, it's an upgrade, so it's not that much more money. But yeah, it's a pretty big item.
Yeah, I mean, he just picked up
and now
both.
they're going on a gyrocopter again. Are they going to get him killed for a second time? His lives are going to get fed even more. He is a nice infest, but the Naga Siren tried.
She did. She's just a hair too far away.
And Nature's Prophet got the Abaddon in the meantime.
There is no trees over there anymore. Timbersaw may not want to go in the Radiant Jungle for a while because there's nowhere for him to hook. I mean, he's kind of walking that direction, but he's going to have a hard time using his Timber Chain and all just because he's got nothing to hook.
And
It's starting to look like the
fault.
dire side, man. Oh! Lifestealer picks up a Desolator.
Ooh. Interesting.
That's going to be nice.
Very nice. One thing though is that Team Tubi still has two tier 1 towers to destroy, so they can still have a big cash boost. Because now it seems so bad for them. They're having a 5,000, even more, almost 7,500. Are they down to gold? That's the difference.
But look at the experience
It seems
graph.
like it's so big. Gonna do this. What? That's unexpected.
Exactly. I mean, it's constantly like, what? That's one of the things I can actually say about this team is they really do throw you for a loop when you're looking at the graphs and it's like, wait a minute, this doesn't match.
Yeah. Wow,
Right.
that was weird.
Now, they went ahead and activated the Pipe of Insight. They want to pick a fight here.
Dire's top tower.
I think it was a little premature activating it, but I think they kind of expected a
Yeah.
dive in.
Structures are fortified.
But look at Nature's Prophet. They have Nature's Prophet. It's actually not Team Tube USA, but the Fatal Disaster guys have the Nature's Prophet too. They're just pushing like crazy. Look at him. He's just trying to farm himself up, and he will be there for the team fight too. Pardon me.
Well, you see, what's really bad is Lifestealer's doing the same.
Yep, and now he got his typical Sign of Vice, which is actually an in-game item too, soon to be released with a headset, I believe, from Steel Series. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I love when they do that. For example, when they have the next Assassin Dagon or whatnot, those kind of items. I really love that. That's
They really
brilliant.
want this Lifestealer. They are on hunt for him.
Yep.
But he's got everything he...
And
Oh,
that hook! That hook was so close to hitting. Oh, if you're that clocker, you're feeling so unsatisfied. It's just really sad.
A big thing to notice is he raged as he's TPing to make sure they couldn't stop him. During this, though, they lost the tower. The Radiant is definitely putting some damage down, and they're having a hard time dealing with the Radiant now.
I feel really bad for that clockwork. Oh,
Nothing sucks more than missing your hook.
yeah.
Oh wait, that sounds like a Pudge
Especially when
problem.
Yeah, too. But especially when it's such a high priority target, because he's the highest one on the Radiant side. And if they would have gotten him, they could have just pushed the lane and gotten a tower, and then it just snowballs completely out of control. But
Clockwork
it's okay,
picked up
I
his
guess.
scepter.
So he can even miss more hooks.
No, it just means he can fire
Oh,
twice. If he misses once, he can get the second one.
Yeah, indeed. Also, he can initiate a lot. He's just an initiation beast now. So
Yeah,
Looking forward to that.
Soul Booster is on Timbersaw, though. He's not far from getting that that wonderful Bloodstone that makes him so dangerous.
Yep, only 1,750, I believe. Yeah, he only needs a Ring of Perseverance.
Yeah, I mean...
So actually, is it that much?
Ooh, Lifestealer just found a Nature's Prophet. This is not going to work out well for Nature's Prophet.
I was right. What do you know?
Oh my god, if they catch him, he's dead.
I don't think they are. He's just gonna teleport away under the cover of Shadowblade.
So much damage going down there, though. I think they are starting to really get afraid of that Lifestealer.
And I'm not sure, but if you read the first Blood patch notes, you saw that there's something about the Shadowblade that has changed, and it reveals you once you do something. I'm not sure if that will stop this strategy of like teleporting while under the cover of Shadowblade, but I think it changes that. I'm gonna double check and tell you next game, but I think it really is like that. But they destroyed the bottom line, which is a nice one for them.
Yeah, not only are they trying to take out bottom. Oh, that's not what you want.
Oh, a lot of action going on in the middle lane. Clockwork is gonna try and run away. He is gonna hook the Timber Saw. He has a hook again in 8 seconds, so he might be able to escape. The Beatles aren't gonna latch on, and I think he juked it. He juked it out.
That was nice juke. I'll give him that. But they just spotted the Naga Siren.
They're smoked.
Oh.
She's singing.
Top tower is under attack.
She's singing a beautiful song. And in the meantime, Nature's Prophet is pushing again. Because that's just what it does. Split pushing.
Yeah, and Gyro, by the way, has been clearing up the Ancient Camp.
Ooh, was it a big one?
No, they haven't been stacking it near as good as the last game. But it's definitely a stack.
But
that was ridiculous.
Really,
we're feeding Alki.
Yep.
Must feed the Alki.
He's already fed. His belly is already too heavy, but we're gonna give him some more. He needs more items.
Lifestealer is starting to get nice and fed, though. He's got a Hyperstone sitting
But Nature's
in...
Prophet is trying to get him. Silent Vice has been used on his right circularly as a pig.
And now he's coming after him.
Now he's going for the Nature's Prophet. And he might be able to get him. But the whole team is there. Actually 4 only. The nice Iceman again. All 5 were there just for the Lifestealer. He's such a high priority target. And they got him. All they wanted. But that pig was just hilarious.
Having a hasted pig is so much fun. I mean, really, look at the difference, though. Lifestealer has climbed in net worth ridiculously fast. And I don't think they like that. Gyro's taking out Roche, though, during all this.
And in the meantime, Nagasaran is scouting with her illusions, so... They are going for it, definitely.
Yeah, I expect to see it. Just kind of curious who they're planning on giving it to.
I would think the Gyro.
Yeah, there he goes. He drops the portal.
Yeah.
Now they know what's going on.
Portal scroll. Purge Gamer doesn't want you to do this. Always carry a portal scroll. Rule number 1 of playing dots.
Dots.
Yeah.
But
Jenny
I mean, he's got a magic wand with 15 charges on it.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to use that very much, apparently.
How good of a map machine are you? 15 times 15 is...
A lot.
225. Shabam. I didn't use a calculator, I promise. Chikuchi? Chikuchi bam.
Now Nature's on the push again. And Lifesteal is just enjoying some free farm. I mean, he's really going to keep getting out of control here. I mean, I expect to see that Salt Cuirass on him very soon.
Yep.
He's just decimating these lanes. But here you go. You see, look, they're all going to start moving down there towards him again.
Even
I'm telling you, he's a big threat.
By the way, do you think that the Lifestealer will outcarry the Nature's Prophet and the Gyrocopter and potentially a Nagasaurus getting a little bit of farm? Because, I mean, you could even say that it's a Lifestealer and a Weaver, and maybe a Timbersaw against them, but do you think they will outcarry?
Timbersaw's
who will
4th in
win?
carry right now. Or 4th in net worth.
Yeah, and now they're getting in on the Lifestealer again. They're trying to shut him down. All can be used against him, and they get him down.
Yeah.
And again, that's so bad for Team Chibi USA.
Well, the fact that they're having to use 4 to 5 people every time he goes out is not horrible, but it does suck for him because now he's stuck. He's waiting. Timbersaw's picked up his Bloodstone, though. That Pipe Insight with the Bloodstone all is really going to allow them to do great when they start moving into team fights. He really needs to start moving into team fights, though.
Yeah, but that's not a very early Bloodstone. Mostly, the
No.
power of Timbersaw is just his huge nuking capability, but he's wearing off so quickly. Like, what I like to say of Timbersaw is, from the 40-minute mark on, you are almost worthless,
Middle tower has been
and the only thing that you are is just a very big damn tank. You're like a Podge.
Yeah.
But a Podge has more use than a 40-minute mark Timbersaw. I mean, that's how I look at it.
Timbersaw's got a lot of uses, though. He's got a controlled slow with the Chakram, and it really allows him to kind of slow down team fights and control them. Problem is, this group is built to stop team fights.
Yeah, and
So I'm not sure how that's going to work out for him.
And the Timbersaw too is just he loses his huge looking capability to do. He still has the pursuing cap. Oh, and they spot out the Rubik. Rubik has been spotted. He might be in trouble. There's 4 there, 5 there coming in. A nice pass from Shakiro is actually gonna stop the Rubik from escaping. And Gyrocopter got the Weaver down too. And now they're gonna push the top lane. Are they gonna get it?
Yeah, they're going to get that tower. They're not even going to try to argue
And a
it.
nice net on the Lifestealer again. They know it's done. A nice net again. And he's gonna get killed. The trees even get cleared out by the Timbersaw, but it doesn't matter. They're pushing like crazy. They want to grab the throne for this match. Well, not the throne, the big throne yet, but the kind of small, but still important throne of a match.
What's really bad is Timbersaw is trying his hardest to do what he can, and he's just not getting what he
Yeah,
needs
but-
done.
Like you see, he can't do that much. And now they're gonna get a barracks down. They're gonna get a melee barracks down first, and now they're gonna get the ranged barracks.
Yeah. Now that puts 1 lane down. Nature's Prophet's going back to the farm.
But what they really do, like, it's not only that you, well, let me rephrase it. The thing about getting a, what was that? I thought there was an initiation from Clockwork. The thing about getting barracks down is not really that you get barracks down. Okay, you've got a hole in your base, but that's not the worst thing. The worst thing is that it really puts pressure on you because you get less gold from it, and it constantly pushes your lane. That's the worst thing about it. And you don't want to drag it out because, like, it's so much pressure on you. You want to push like crazy once you have a barracks down, or it's gonna hit you in the face.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing is they haven't been able to push. Though this is really going to start forcing them to team fight. And I dare say, Team Chibi has a great team fight group.
Yeah,
I mean,
the Timbersaw, like I said, is kind of getting worse. Like, you saw it. He couldn't do that much to stop the aggression there.
No.
He kind of was worthless. I mean, I don't want to say it that well,
No, but it is.
Crazy.
I mean, but you see, right now, if they start running 5-man Dota on them, they're going to have a hard time taking out the Lifestealer. As long as the team's with him. The problem is they have to have the team with him. They know where they are.
Through the forest.
You see it?
They're gonna try to get someone. Are they gonna find someone? That is the big question here.
They were looking.
Oh, they definitely were. Ooh.
They want somebody, but they can't find them.
Ooh, now they see somebody. They see the Nature's Prophet, and they're going in. The live dealer is gonna mash on them.
Got him.
Mash initiation with clockwork, stopping any kind of aggression. And Mars on the Sire too. And now as the team are gonna turn around, Rubik stalled the Sire, but it didn't do that much. The ultimate has been pulled from the Abaddon, and the lifesteal is getting killed by the Jakiro. And now the Nature's Prophet is trying to get the Abaddon. It's gonna get the Abaddon. Actually, the Jack got to get the Abaddon. And now the Weaver is going to try to run away. The Timbersaw got away by teleporting away, but the lane has been pushed too. And the Legion Rune has been spotted out and pointed out by the Jakiro. And I think that's it. But that is big.
Yeah, they really needed that team fight to go a lot better for them, and it didn't. And now they've got a reverse smoke. They're coming in, they're hunting them down. But, you know, they've run out of time with it. They're not going to catch them.
No, but the thing is, they don't know they're here yet. I mean, they have their suspicions, of course. Well, suspicions.
No, they revealed
they have their
themselves.
suspicions, of course. Oh, okay. But still, they can push the lane now. They can get a second set of barracks now. And that would even mean more pressure. Then they have to fight as much as they can. Have to win team fights. Then there's initiation from Clockwork on the Rubik. And he's always trying to get the Rubik. Rubik is going to steal the flare. And is trying to survive. But is he going to get killed? The Weaver's getting pushed by the Cogs too. And I think that stops the aggression. But they got a melee barracks. No, it's actually gonna stop there. The Weaver's going to get picked up. The Lifesteal is trying to do something with a nice aspect for the Shakiro again. And everybody's dying. Nature's Prophet is just mashing on heads. The Weaver bites back. Shakiro got killed though. But GG. It's GG from Team Chimmy USA. And the win goes towards Fatal Disaster. Congratulations. It's 1-1. A triple kill for Nature's Prophet. And down goes the Ancients.
So much damage, guys. So much damage. I mean, it's just definitely a game where it's just as they got out of control, that gold just went out of control. Yet again, a 30,000 difference in gold.
Well, not... Is it 30? I think it's 25,000.
Let's see. 60 to 83. Okay, so 20.2. How about that, eh? It's still pretty nasty.
Okay, well, yeah, it's so damn much. One quick thing though, Doc. I ended the Skype call by incident, so let's go again.
Right.